Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Coffee tastes good this morning. I don't know what it feels cold in here this morning. I don't know how cold it got overnight, but I'm more cold natured these days. I just feel cold this morning. Of course, we don't have the heat turned on very high at all either. Costs too much. Natural gas is crazy high now. Anyway, today is Thursday, October 27th. October's almost gone already, everybody. Good grief. Currently it's 51 degrees. High today 65. No chance of rain. Humidity 65% today so far. It seems like it goes down in the afternoon some, or in the evening. Winds are 3 miles per hour and air quality is 57. That's moderate. Today, I'll have a drive with us. We went to Redbox and got a movie, and we went to Grocery Outlet. But it was a really nice day out and everything, and I thought that I'd show y'all around town a little bit. So check that out. And then tomorrow I should have the Grocery Outlet haul that the things we got there. Okay, last night we had for dinner we had fish sticks, hush puppies, and salad, and it was really good. I didn't take a picture of it. It didn't really look like much. We didn't have much salad. We had less of that spring mix left than we thought we did, so it wasn't very much. I mean, it didn't look. It just looked kind of pitiful on there. So the hush puppies were really good from Aldi. Only thing is they had corn in them, which for most people that's not a problem. But I'm really not supposed to eat corn with Crohn's disease. But I tried not to. If I could tell it was corn, I just took it out because I'm not supposed to eat it. But they were really good. So I think, you know what, though, next time, I think I'll just make some homemade ones. My hush puppies that I make are really good. I put, chop up some onion and put it in mine. I don't put, a lot of people do put cream corn in them, in hush puppies or corn. And it tasted good and everything like that, but like I said, I'm not really supposed to have it. So I think I might, next time we have some fish, I think I might make some. It's really just cornbread, and then you put some like I said, diced onion in it, and then you fry. You have to fry them really to do them right. To do them, I guess you could bake them, but they'd probably flatten out if you tried to. So anyway, it was good though. It was a good dinner, and I was proud of myself. I didn't eat anything. The only thing I had after dinner last night was yogurt. I didn't have anything, no snacks after that or nothing. I was really, I was proud of myself. I mean, because I'm bad for late at night. I'll get hungry, then I'll snack on something, and even if it's something that's good for you, if you turn around and go right to bed, it's going to turn to fat basically, instead of you're not going to burn it off or anything like that, any of those calories. So really, I think you're supposed to wait 2 or 3 hours after you eat. Before, don't eat anything 2 or 3 hours before you go to bed, I think is what the rule is. But I've been known to get up in the middle of the night sometimes and eat something even in the past. Not recently, but I've done that before, and I'll be bad sometimes for eating something right before I go to bed, and that's the worst thing I could do. So gotta watch that. But I actually feel I feel a little better this morning. If I don't eat anything late, also I feel a little better. My stomach. Okay, what's for dinner tonight? The plan right now is chicken stir fry and egg rolls, and those. Oh yeah, and those little. Oh, what are they? Oh, let me show them to you. They're still sitting right here. Here they are. We got these at Grocery Outlet. I don't know if if y'all have heard of this brand before. It says Authentic Asia. It's steamed shrimp, wonton, dim sum tray, hand wrapped whole shrimp with a sesame soy dipping sauce. I think that's going to be good to go with that. And an egg roll and some stir fry. I think it'd make a good meal. So it was only $1.99. There's two 6-count trays, so there's 12 of them in here in 2 sauce packets. So that's not bad. I hope they're good. I'd say they will be though. So we're supposed to have those tonight. And our daughter is supposed to, her and her husband, if all goes well, are supposed to come visit tomorrow. And I got a couple pizzas in there to fix. Jackie has IBS, or hers is, I think, IBS. It's just really the same thing as Crohn's, and I mean, I guess she inherited it, but she's not eating any like pepperoni and stuff like that, or meats that's on pizzas. So I got one with pepperoni, a Raisin crust, and then I got one that's a margarita pizza that doesn't have any meat on it. So I'll fix 2 of them. I hope they're able to come. We haven't seen them in a long time. So anyway, yeah, that's supposedly chicken stir fry egg rolls and those, what I just showed you tonight, if things work out like that. I mean, sometimes we change our minds or something happens. Okay, I've got a little taste test this morning. You've seen them in the thumbnail, I'm sure, by now. They're Sun-Maid sour raisin snacks. These are strawberry. They're made with naturally flavored golden raisins. I did one before. Let me take a picture of that when it's like that. I tried one before, but it was if I remember, it was blue raspberry or something like that. Doesn't want to focus real good. Blue raspberry, I think, is what it was last time. Anyway, Sun-Maid, you can find these in probably every grocery store, but I don't know if they'll all have the flavored raisins. Depends on how big their little section is of dried fruits. But if you eat the whole box, and really there's more in there than you think, it would take, I probably wouldn't eat all of them at once. 110 calories, no fat, no saturated fat, only 10 milligrams of sodium, which is 0%, 29 grams of carbs is 11%, 2 grams of fiber, 7%, total sugars 24 grams, no added sugars, those are natural sugars. 1 gram of protein, 20 milligrams of calcium is 2%, 4% of iron, 6% of potassium. And that's it. Just trying to see what was in it. Vegetable juices, dried orange peel. So it seems all natural and stuff. Okay. See them in there. Some are darker than the others. I don't know what reason. This should be sour. Well, they are good for you. They're a little sour, a little. And it really does taste like strawberry flavor. Ooh, that one was more sour. I like these. They're different. And I like strawberry. Everybody that knows me know I like, love strawberry. Like strawberry yogurt's my favorite. Strawberry this, strawberry that. I mean, this is a good snack. And a good for you snack. I do recommend these. I highly recommend them. I'll give these a 5 out of 5. Well, that's what I should eat. Maybe at night, some of these. Try these, everybody. Or if you see it seems like I remember the blue raspberry or raspberry, whatever they were good too. All right. Today's tidbits. Visit these East Coast locations to enjoy fall foliage. I'll probably use this one morning. Here are a handful of locations on the U.S. East Coast to see fall foliage. Georgia's Lake Oconee will be surrounded by hardwoods bursting with splendid fall colors now. Enjoy biking, hiking, or boating amid the vibrant colors at the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina. It is beautiful there. We've seen that. Baltimore, Maryland, and New Haven, Connecticut are some other ideal spots. Photographer captures fireball bursting during meteor shower. Brenda Tate captured an amazing shot of a fireball bursting as it hit the Earth's atmosphere Friday during the peak of the Orionid meteor shower. The awesome display was caught by the photographer outside her home in Nova Scotia, Canada. Despite reaching its peak on October 21, the Orionid meteor shower is expected to continue until November 22. Photographer clicks a photobombing shark behind a surfer. Photographer Jordan Anast captured a shark photobombing a shot by leaping into the air behind a surfer. Anast, who took the pictures at San Onofre Beach in California, initially thought it was a dolphin, but later realized it was a shark. He shot these pictures during the San Onofre Surf Club's annual competition near San Diego on Saturday. I can't tell if it's got something in its mouth. Kind of looks like a fish, maybe? I'm not for sure. Giant smiley face of trees returns to Oregon this fall. I can't tell if that's a smiley face, so looking at that, but I have seen pictures of that before. It's crazy. Every fall, a natural smiley face forms in the trees along Oregon's Highway 18 between Wilhelmina and Grand Ronde. Dennis Creel, a retired forester, and David Hampton, a co-owner of Hampton Lumber, came up with the design in 2011. Large tree needles that turn color in the fall make up the face's body. Douglas fir is used to create the mouth and eyes. Okay, that's all of that. Let's go to nice news. There it is. All right. Narwhals' delayed migration suggests that they can adapt to climate change. Narwhals, they're crazy. I never. They look like that's what they thought. I think were. I don't know if that's the one that they thought was a mermaid or something back in the day, or was it those the ones that's in Florida, the manatees? It might have been the manatees I'm thinking about. Narwhals are bigger, I think. Narwhals seem to be delaying seasonal migration in response to climate change, which could indicate an impressive ability to adapt. In a new study, researchers from Canada's University of Windsor looked through satellite data at 40 narwhals from 1997 to 2018. They tracked the animals' movements around the Canadian Arctic, then compared the data with temperature changes and ice formation. They found that these unicorns of the sea have been holding off their migration by nearly 10 days each decade, which aligns with the diminishing rate of Arctic ice formation. Narwhals reside in the coastal areas surrounding Canada, Greenland, and Russia during summer and migrate to deeper waters in autumn. The study authors said that in addition to general trend in delayed migration, there was also flexibility from year to year, suggesting the toothed whales are taking a strategic approach in tracing environmental trends. How a decades-old knitting festival became a trendy hotspot. A new kind of crowd is flocking to the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival, one of the nation's largest fiber art fairs. The festival, which started in 1980 as a livestock auction and fleece market, attracted more than 23,000 people earlier this month. Among the attendees were seasoned knitters, local 4-H clubs, and plenty of young creatives representing a new generation of knitting enthusiasts. Knitting has become increasingly popular among young people in the past several years, but the lockdown-friendly hobby really gained traction during the early days of the pandemic. Celebrities like Harry Styles have also begun to incorporate knitted wear into their public wardrobes, bringing the trend further into the limelight. We definitely have seen a cadre of younger people, festival director Nina Johnson told the New York Times. It's a lot younger than the demographic that people think of when they think of a knitting festival. Ultra rare 1913 Liberty Head nickel sells for $4.2 million, one of only 5 in existence. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Sometimes a nickel isn't worth just 5 cents. Last week, one from 1913 sold for a whopping $4.2 million. The nickel in question, called the Walton 1913 Liberty Head nickel, was acquired by Great Collections Auction House and boasts one of the greatest stories to ever be told in U.S. numismatics, per a press release. The ultra-rare coin is only one of 5 like it in the world and has long been far more valuable than its 5-cent symbol denotes. In 1913, the Liberty Head design had been retired in favor of the new Buffalo design. No nickels were meant to be printed with the former figure. Mysteriously, though, a small batch of 5 was created anyway, and each eventually took on a nickname based on the collector who had purchased it. The Walton nickel was purchased by George Walton in 1942 and made appearances at several coin shows in the following years. But in 1962, after Walton died in a car accident, it was incorrectly deemed a counterfeit and thus relegated to the back of a closet by the late collector's family. It wasn't until 2003 that the Walton 1913 Liberty Head nickel was authenticated at a coin convention in Baltimore, resuming its rightful designation as part of the original 5. So for all that time, oh my gosh, from 62 until 2003, sat there worth millions of dollars in their closet. Dang, let's look through our closet, everybody. Shoot. I got a coin collection, but I don't have anything worth that. Man, can you imagine what they thought when they found that and realized that, it was worth all that money, that it was just sitting in their closet all that time? Our quote of the day is from Jessica Savage. No matter how many goals you have achieved, you must set your sights on a higher one. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed morning coffee break this morning. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody watch out for the dry